Gone are the days of John Henry and the steel drivers, you know, where one man held a drill and the other man slammed it with a sledgehammer to drill holes for explosives. Today we use rotary hammers. A rotary hammer combines the rotary grinding and the percussive chipping and hammering action. Rotary hammers offer speed and durability with powerful motors that provide hard hitting and fast drilling performance. They are designed for drilling anchor holes in concrete, large clearance holes for pipe and conduit, demolition work, and ground rod driving. The origin of the hammer drill is up to debate. It's between Milwaukee and Hilti. Hilti says that they had the first electronic rotary hammer on the market in 1967. Milwaukee states they were selling a lightweight quarter-inch cam action electric drill in 1935. Who was first? Who cares? Either way, both companies have blazed trails and set the bar for what today is a competitive market in speed, safety, and performance. Today, we are comparing 5 of the top brand hammer drills and rotary hammers on the market. We're looking at Bosch, Dewalt, Makita, Hilti, and Milwaukee. We're going to be drilling into these 10-inch bridge decks, and we're going to be looking at performance, speed, and ergonomics. Who wins? Let's go find out. Despite the cold, that was a fun day. We spent the whole day in the state of New Hampshire, the Granite State. What a better place to test demolition capabilities and drilling speed. We took a look at these 1 9/16 hammers, and we had a lot of fun. Bottom line is, as professional contractors, we want to make sure that you folks, the readers and the watchers of this video, are truly informed and making the best purchase decisions for your hammer drills. We took a look at all kinds of things. We looked at lots of categories. We looked at the cases, the bit changes, ease of use, ergonomics, chipping, dust extraction, anti-vibration and torque control, as well as overall winner. And let's just work our way right down from that. Let's start with the case. It's the first thing you get when you get a tool. They all came in pretty decent, durable cases. It was a tie. Hilti, Dewalt, Makita all had nice cases. Hilti eked out as the winner on that. Basically, look, tool storage is a battle, and the balance between organization and efficiency is always a tough one. And you always want a little bit of space for accessories. That's my pet peeve. All of these cases gave a little bit of space. They're not going to hold the big hammer rotary drills that, you know, the core bits and stuff like that, but they're going to hold enough bits to kind of get most of the job done. We gave it a Hilti. The bit change. The bit change was a tie across pretty much the entire range of tools that we looked at. The only negative was that the Bosch drill didn't have the quick insert. You have to pull back on the collet. Not a big deal, it takes 2 seconds. I didn't really think it was a big deal, but what is interesting is in 1975, Bosch invented the SDS system. SDS systems basically revolutionized the way that hammer drills worked and basically allowed a cylindrical shaft to be inserted into a chuck and locked in place, but still allowed movement of that bit. Ingenious, innovative, and trailblazing, basically. Let's talk about ease of use. Ease of use is super important on a tool, and especially a rotary hammer, right? This is something that's very subjective and a very, very important category, and something that all of us looked at as professionals, and we all use these tools. We use them for hours, and it's an important category, and like I said, super subjective. It's often the bellwether of who wins the overall test. Makita took this one, and it was smooth. It was, you know what, some of the comments, smooth, awesome, and impressive. It's a real nice tool, and it was powerful, yet it was comfortable to use. They give you an additional D handle for chipping. There's a lock-on light. There was all kinds of anti-vibe and torque controls for safety. That's important. Ergonomics. Ergonomics seems to be the category that Dewalt just wins hands down in all of our head-to-head tests so far. Dewalt puts a lot of time and effort into ergonomics, and they do a lot of research, and they talk to the end user all the time. Dewalt has a large D handle. You can get your hands in there. You can hold the hammer at different positions. You can wear gloves. They also have optional location for the accessory handle so that you can move the handle down or up depending if you're drilling horizontal or vertical and you want to stand erect. You don't have to bend over the tool for that aching back. And To me, that's a winner. That's thinking smart, and that's going to help your body and less fatigue and tired, achy back in the long run. We then looked at chipping, and the chipping winner was Makita. Basically, using a heavy demolition tool like a large rotary hammer, can be super hard on the body. And, from repetitive action to using a heavy tool to irregular and always changing work surfaces, a chipping test is a great way to see how a tool performs. And Makita took this category. They do the tool did the work for you. It was powerful, comfortable, and with the anti-vibration technology they built into it, it just allows you to use that tool with stamina. You don't fatigue, and I gotta think that in the long run it's gonna mitigate injury and a long-term exposure to vibration. So stuff like that D handle they give you and some of the different anti-vibe technology, super important and really, really nice. The next category we looked at was drilling, and drilling speed specifically. How fast, who drilled the fastest holes? Hilti took the category. Hilti won hands down, and we had 3 different operators use all of the drills, and they drilled 5 4-inch deep holes each on every tool. And then what we did is we took the average speed. Hilti came in the fastest, 11 seconds faster than anybody else at 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Makita was 2 minutes and 37 seconds, and Bosch came in third at 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Like I said, we had these operators use all the tools, we took the average, and Hilti really just hands down won that category. After the drilling speed, we took a look at dust extraction. Dust extraction, we paired them with the dust extractors that the manufacturers gave us and their accessories. Bosch, Makita, Hilti, Dewalt, they all had great dust extraction. We felt Dewalt took the category, and they have a unique kind of almost donut shape accessory that attaches to the vacuum, and it holds onto the concrete surface with suction from the vacuum. And you just put the drill bit right between and you do your work, and it collects the dust right at the source. Bosch also has a very similar attachment, but it's not suction, it's just a brush system, and it was not available at the time of testing. We really liked the Dewalt. We felt it was the winner. Its only problem with it is on an irregular surface it may not hold to the surface. It may not have the suction. So there's a problem there. Hilti, Makita, they have these dust extraction shrouds and accessories that actually mount onto the drill. It takes a little bit to do, and it can be cumbersome, and you can't see the bit that well, but they worked extremely well, and they collect the dust at the source. And they're not affected by irregular surfaces. So we gave the category to DeWalt, but they're all good, and all of the dust extractors, for the most part, were HEPA, and they were real nice. The anti-vibration category we gave to Makita, and we basically were super impressed with the Makita throughout all these categories. The Makita transferred noticeably less vibration during chipping and drilling, according to all the people that tested it. You know, they feature anti-vibration technology, which combines an air-actuated counterbalance. They have vibration absorbing housing and an integrated damper spring at the base of the impact bolt. That it was like riding a Cadillac. It was really, really sweet. I have to say though that Hilti is a really close second. Hilti was a smooth tool. And you know, they almost felt underpowered because they were so smooth. But it was the anti-vibration technology, and it just lets you use the tool longer without fatiguing. Real nice. We loved it. A couple times we hit some rebar. The anti-torque kicks in. You gotta love that stuff for safety. You're not breaking wrists or hurting yourself. Or I can't tell you how many times I've hurt my wrist on a hammer drill. Lastly, overall. The overall hammer drill. These are all real nice hammers. Overall, we gave it to Makita. Brand new drill out this time in the category, it seems, and it really, really just took the category. Real sweet. They performed well in every category we did. The Makita was powerful. It was smooth to operate. We really, really liked it. The Hilti dominated in speed. It was smooth. The anti-vibration was clearly noticeable. Hilti has a bit higher price tag that you have to kind of swallow to deal with that. And then third, we gave the category to Dewalt. Dewalt is a solid tool, not quite as sweet as the other two we talked about. It's powerful, gets the job done, and it has a really, really sweet accessory dust collection, dust extraction system. We were really impressed with it. So that's our head-to-head. Again, folks, this video is just to give you a teaser of the article. You've got to go to the article to get the full understanding and view of what we actually did there out there in the Granite State. I'm Rob Robillard from Toolbox Buzz, and we'll see you at the next head-to-head. Take care.